If you're struggling with regular burnout and find that the weekends simply aren't long enough, I'm going to show you how you can build a life you don't need to escape from. You'd be surprised how quickly you can do this. It really is as simple as following the framework that I'm about to give you, and in 90 days, you could change your life. 3 months really is all it takes. Now, because I like to keep my videos relatively short and digestible, I'm going to pack as much information into this one as I can. But if you find yourself wanting to know more, you can book a call with me. Use the link in the description. Firstly, I want you to imagine 3 months from now. What will the date be? I'm filming this in November 2025, so 3 months from now will be February 2026. And if you followed this process from today, you could be living the life that you really want to be living by then. You could truly be free, content, and happier. I'm going to walk you through the framework that I use with my clients. We call it the Freedom Blueprint, and I'm going to give it to you completely for free. But remember, this document is just a tool. How you use it will determine its success. The first step is to define what freedom looks like for you. And you have to go deep here. I'm not talking about surface level freedom, such as traveling or having enough money to not worry. You need to get to the root of what it means, and it's different for everyone. For me, freedom means making a difference, because I'm actually happy to work long hours so long as it's on something that I'm passionate about. To me, freedom is ambition, creativity, and letting go of anything that doesn't serve me. So once you've got that, the next step is the current reality snapshot. Here, you're going to write down what your current reality looks like. It's split into sections. So you've got work life, living situation, romantic relationships, other relationships, and what you do for fun. Once you've written down your snapshot for each area of your life, give it a rating out of 10 to measure your overall contentment in that area. And then the final part for this section is to jot down what you like and what you dislike about your current reality for each life category. And we are going to come back and reference all of these sections next. So let's move on to your desired reality snapshot. To start with, write down your desired reality snapshot. This is where you want to reference what freedom looks like for you. Your desired reality should incorporate everything you've written down there, or at least the majority of it. Split the snapshots into the life categories as you did before with the current reality snapshot. The only thing different is you don't need to apply the ratings to this one. You've then got space in this section for variations of your desired reality. Sometimes getting too hung up on one path and one destination can be detrimental. It's important to be flexible and open to whatever unexpected opportunities come your way. For the variations, write down your wildcards, other desirable snapshots of what you'd like to have in your life. And these variations should represent what freedom looks like to you. But there will always be multiple ways that you can achieve a life of freedom. You don't need to aim for perfection here. You can just have a bunch of ideas at this stage if it's easier than mapping out an entire reality. Okay, so far you should have your current reality snapshot and your desired reality snapshot. But how do you get there? I believe that our entire lives are pretty much built up of problems we have to solve. Even on a day-to-day basis, problems such as what routes do you take to get from A to B? We are already expert problem solvers. We just tackle one problem at a time. It's no different for this. There are a series of problems standing in between you and your desired situation. Some will be obvious to you immediately, and others will pop up during during the process. Some you'll be able to overcome easily, and others you may have to sidestep or adapt, but no problem is completely unsolvable. You can use this next section to separate the known problems and the preempted ones, because it's better to be proactive instead of reactive here. And ask someone to help you with this if you can. Having a different perspective can really help you identify problems that you may not have accounted for. Now, at this point, it might feel a bit doom and gloom, especially if you've done this exercise properly and really considered all of the problems. But this is where you need to dig deep. The odds will feel stacked against you. If they don't, then you've probably not done this part right. You can't go into it naive. If you do, the first big problem that you come up against will just stop you dead in your tracks. You will need to work on your mindset, and overcoming limiting beliefs is a big part of the work that I do with my clients. It's integral to the outcome of your transformation. Next up comes the problem solving part. For each problem that you've recorded, list one action you can take towards overcoming that problem. This section will evolve and change over the weeks as you knock some problems out and then encounter others. But always make sure that you have an action against any new problem. And if the action has been done, but the problem still persists, set a new action off the back of the last one. It's crucial that you review and update this document regularly, ideally weekly. Work through it, dealing with one action at a time. Slow progress with this is better than no progress. Okay, the next part, and it's at this point that I realised just how much I'm covering in this video. I'm packing it all in for you. The next part is the micro experiments. This is where it gets fun. These will be linked to your actions, but it will be less about problem solving and more about experiencing your desired lifestyle in advance. So we can forget about all of those problems for a moment and make your desired reality happen, even if it's just briefly. This has two main benefits. The first is that you get to experiment without committing. Say, for example, part of your desired reality is to move into a van and travel, but perhaps you're new to van life. You might have a rough idea of what you're likely to need in a van, but without real experience, you are as good as going into it blind. A micro experiment here would be to live in a van for a week. You can hire one and then really get a feel for van life, and you will be surprised what you learn. And it's not just specific to my van life example either. If you want to run your own business, as another example, you could attend a networking event as a business owner to get a feel for what it's really like. The possibilities with this are endless. You might just have to get creative and think outside the box. The second benefit these experiments have is that you're bringing your desired reality into the present. If you want to be a business owner and you attend an event as one, you are embodying that lifestyle. You're bringing that into your reality. I don't love the word manifesting because of the perceived magic connotation associated with the word. It's not magic, it's fact. This is how you manifest. And there is a bonus benefit that you will likely experience from these micro experiments, and that is that opportunities will present themselves. Call it manifestation, but it happens 100% of the time. And I'm talking from both lived experience and witnessed experience on this one. So there you have it. This is the backbone of the framework that I use in the Life Redesign Accelerator. I have just given you the tool to change your life, but a tool that's used incorrectly is not that effective. The outcome of this really is down to you and the amount of effort that you put in. Good luck, and if you are following this framework, come back and let me know your progress. And if alternative living is part of your desired reality, I recommend watching this video next. It's a good one. I go through the alternative living options and the practicalities.